The objective for today's lesson will be linked list. So let's write it up. Linked lists or list. So what we're going to do is define what a linked list looks like. So unlike an array, we would have nodes like this that are not necessarily in sequential memory locations like you would with an array, which will be like this. And then you technically will have your nodes in here in terms of whatever objects of items you have in the array, right? But here they're independent, except one points to the other, one points to the next one, and one points to the next one. And this last one here will point to, let's say, ground or some null that says, okay, well, this is the tail of this list, and here will be the head of the list. So what's inside of this node? Just like we did with arrays, it could be an integer as a payload, or it could be an object as a payload. So for our exercise, the way I'm going to write the code for the implementation, we're going to do an inventory program. So basically, we're going to have parts. Okay, and the part will have a name, a unit cost, and quantity on hand. And maybe some sort of a part ID, just in case there are two parts that have the same name, but they're kind of different. So part ID here. So in a database, this could be a primary key, for example, which makes it unique. So that way we can extract a particular node based on a part ID, which will make it unique as an item. So this will be the payload. So that means when we create an object of that type, that object will be inside the node. And the node itself, like for example here, for example this one, which is the tail, will point to ground. The next one will point to it, etc. So as we build it, so if we add a new node, right, we're going to move the head over here, and we're going to make the new node point to the previous node, and in it, there will be a part or an object of type parts in there, and an additional information right here that says, okay, what's my reference to my next node? So that will be overall the implementation of a linked list that we're going to do here in Java. I will see you then for the implementation.